In the quiet moments of the night, when the world is still and the weight of the day presses down like a heavy blanket, anxiety can creep in, whispering doubts and fears that seem insurmountable. It's in those moments that we often feel most alone, as if the shadows of our worries are the only companions we have. But let me remind you of a promise that echoes through the ages, a promise that speaks directly to the heart of our struggles. In John 14:1, we are told, "Do not let your hearts be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me." These words are not just a gentle suggestion, they are a commandment wrapped in love. Jesus, knowing the burdens we carry, urges us to release our troubled hearts into his hands. He understands the weight of anxiety, the way it can twist our thoughts and cloud our vision. He invites us to believe, to trust in him, to lean into the truth that he is with us, even in our darkest hours. When anxiety tries to convince us that we are alone, we must remember that we are never abandoned. We have a Savior who walks beside us, who knows our fears and holds our hearts with tenderness. And then there's 1 Peter 5:7, a verse that cuts through the noise of our worries with a simple yet profound directive. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. Think about that for a moment. The creator of the universe, the one who knows every star by name, cares for you. He cares for your heart, your mind, your struggles. He invites you to cast your anxieties upon him, to release the burdens that weigh you down. It's not a one-time act, it's a daily choice, a moment-by-moment surrender. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, holding a heavy stone in your hands. That stone represents your anxiety, your fears, your worries about the future. You can choose to keep holding it, feeling the strain in your arms, the ache in your heart. Or you can choose to let it go, to toss it into the waves, watching as it sinks beneath the surface. That's what it means to cast your anxiety on him. It's an act of faith, a declaration that you trust in his goodness, his provision, his love. And when the anxiety rises again, as it often does, remember Psalm 121, where the psalmist cries out, "In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me." This is the essence of our relationship with God. He is not distant or indifferent to our pain. He is present, ready to listen, eager to respond. In our moments of distress, we have the incredible privilege of calling out to him, of pouring out our hearts, of laying bare our fears. And in return, we receive his peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that guards our hearts and minds. So when anxiety threatens to overwhelm you, when the waves of worry crash against your spirit, remember these truths. Do not let your heart be troubled. Believe in him. Cast your anxieties upon him, for he cares for you. And in your distress, call out to the Lord, knowing that he hears you, that he answers you. You are not defined by your anxiety. You are defined by the love of a God who sees you, who knows you, who walks with you through every storm. Embrace that truth. Let it wash over you like a balm for your weary soul. You are not alone. You are loved. You are held. And with each step forward, you can overcome, not by your own strength, but by the grace and power of the one who is always with you.